Okay, so we're a lot closer to Over the Limit. Like that's this weekend. However, according to my calculations, in 45 more weeks, The Rock takes on John Cena. In only 45 more weeks. Okay, so the bulk of tonight actually dealt with who was going to face John Cena in the main event, as well as some of the more elite Over the Limit. I'll be honest, the CM Punk Kofi Kingston match, pretty solid, but then again, we expect those two guys to have a pretty solid match. So how do you follow that up? One of the Bellas, I don't care to know which one, took on the girl with the double first name of Kelly Kelly. Yeah. That roll-up was bad. To get a pin on, I guess she's the Divas champ? But then at least Karma came down, and Karma, attacked one of the Bellas, and then when we thought she was going to destroy Kelly Kelly, no. Flicks her in the head. Oh, that was great. It's like, Kelly Kelly, you're not even worth me really breaking a sweat. I don't see the need to pick you up and slam you on the ground. Really, you're beneath me, Kelly Kelly. Beautiful. Oh, that was done phenomenally well. And then Rey Mysterio taking on Del Rio. We've seen that match ridiculously huge number of times. So what's Del Rio doing Over the Limit? Nothing. What's Rey doing? Rey's taking John Morrison's spot and feuding with R-Truth. Okay. So Rey wins via DQ. Alright. More random stuff about, well, who's John Cena going to face? Okay. Okay. Not bad, not bad. It's built up pretty well. Another thing with Cole and Kane. Which, the best thing about this is, finally, when Cole takes out his foot and it's got like mesquite seasonings all over it, he finally at least gets to admit that Swagger, who, let me check my little list I've got here. Yes, Swagger was the World Heavyweight Champion in May of last year. So here we are like a year later. Swagger's now from being the World Heavyweight Champion to Cole's lackey. Cole more or less says, nah, not even from a call Swagger being a champion. It's an upgrade to be my lackey. Wow. People talk about Punk being pushed to the side, Sheamus being pushed to the side, people who've won world championships and then have gone on to do almost nothing. Think about Swagger. Swagger's had no mid-card title run, no tag team run. He went from being champion last year, winning I think the last WrestleMania Money in the Bank, to being the guy who walks Michael Cole down to the ring. That's horrible. Swagger finally gets pissed and leaves. So now it's going to be Cole versus Lawler in a kiss my foot match. Really, I just actually hope that Lawler finally gets to whoop the ever-living crap out of Cole. Stomp a mud hole in it, walk it dry, add water to it, and stomp it dry again. I want to see Lawler beat Cole to the point that I get tired of watching him beat Cole. Period. Done. We'll also see a continuation of the tag team feud between New Nexus. Can we just call it Nexus now? I mean, it's been new for quite some time. It is currently just Nexus. Taking on Kane and the Big Show. Really good strategy from Matunga and McGillicuddy by keeping Showdown and stomping him repeatedly. And of course, cheap shot by Punk on the outside to Kane, and Kane gets pinned by McGillicuddy. Kane was a champion for one day. That was a low point in his career. I think being pinned by McGillicuddy is probably every bit as low as being a champion for one day. I mean, that is probably one of the worst days ever for Kane to be pinned by McGillicuddy. Just I mean, knowing how much McGillicuddy is not a decent wrestler, and to get pinned by him when you're a champion, that's just gotta be horrendous. Then finally John Cena comes out. As he's walking down, apparently Zack Ryder's at the gorilla position, and he's got a t-shirt. Okay. And who's he take on? Who does the Miz pick to be John Cena's opponent? Swagger. Now I'll be honest, I saw this, I was like, you know what? This could actually be a solid feud. Because Swagger has got some phenomenal groundwork. And I think that Swagger can probably out-wrestle John Cena in his sleep. And that'd be a really interesting feud. That match was fairly solid for what it was. Swagger going from being Cole's lackey to the guy in the main event match. And of course, like everybody, you lose to John Cena. Then the Miz plays up their I Quit match. Let's be honest, Miz is going to need to throw out something ridiculous to get John Cena to say I quit. I'm picturing the Miz has to like kidnap John Cena's brother or his father or his mother and like threaten to like throw them off a balcony to get John Cena to quit, or Miz has to start like beating up fans. You know, Miz is going to need something ridiculous to get John to say I quit. Talks about, I can throw into steel steps. I can hit you with this boom camera. Or, hey Alex, find someone underneath the ring. He finds nothing. Ooh, a lead pipe. I don't know why you would have a black lead pipe under the ring that's like 3 feet long. Okay. I won't use this lead pipe on Sunday, but I'll use it now. So he begins to beat John Cena with a lead pipe, and of course, Cena types in God mode and decides to no-sell a lead pipe beating. And then more or less lets Miz know, no, I'm whooping the crap out of you and you're going to scream I quit. And this is just filler. I mean, you know, in 45 weeks he's taking on The Rock. So overall, not bad except for John Cena not selling a beatdown by 2 people in a lead pipe. But it's John Cena, it's an I Quit match. If JBL couldn't do it, if what Batista couldn't do it, I don't think Miz is going to get it done either. And you know, that was the Raw leading into Over the Limit.